Hey! Welcome to Open for Adventure's 24-hour marathon stream. We've signed up for Extra Life, and we're raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. If you can donate, please do so. You can help us meet our fundraising goal by following the link in the chat, or by going to extralife.org and searching for Open for Adventure. We're also running an all-day giveaway for a legendary bundle from D&D Beyond. To enter, just follow the Rafflecopter link in the chat. We'll announce the winner during our celebration stream at 11:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. If you like what we've got going on here, please share a link to our stream on your favorite social media, and sit back, relax, and enjoy our show. Welcome to Open for Adventure. And we're live.
Hello.
Yeah, I went to sleep at 2:30 last night, and I woke up at 6:30 this morning.
Good gosh.
Camille, what the hell?
I was called.
Sort of. The
It's
spirits.
the late night going to bed. That's the problem.
Oh.
I was working with the midnight stream. So, hello, welcome everyone to the 11 o'clock to midnight celebration. Woo, we made it! So, the first thing, oh my god, Fuel, you're killing me. I want to give a
Wow.
couple of shout outs. We had some really impressive donations tonight. We had several donations that were $100, $200, which is, to any of us, that's not a small chunk of change. That's a donation. That's generosity. For those of you who are watching, I know a couple of them were anonymous. Thank you so much. Fuel is one of them. Thank you so much, 103. We're absolutely blown away by your kindness. This is a charity that's near and dear to, I don't know whose heart it's not near and dear to. I don't know how you could be a person and not have something like this be personal to you. So I want to give a special shout out to those donors. And I want to give a special shout out to the donors who gave even though they don't have a lot in their own pockets. I think that actually just absolutely touches my heart. The next people that I want to give a special thank you to are going to be my dungeon masters. This is going to be for the first slot, Juan Carlos.
Yeah.
For the second slot, Jordan, aka Goat. For the third slot, that's going to be Morgan, Revenant Risen. For the fifth and final slot, that is going to be Connor, who took up this DMing slot on a very, very short notice after I was unable to Dungeon Master for the Veils and Vengeance stream. Special shout out to Cyberwolf1201, Connor. If you're not following him on Twitter, go and follow him right now. Go follow his Twitch channel. He really stepped up when I could not be here to run tech. He stepped up and ran tech for us and was just basically a lifesaver. He is our hero of the day, MVP. Connor, thank you so much. I'll buy you lunch on Wednesday when I come to work. The next person I want to give a shout out to, none of this would be possible without the Lady Dame, who cannot be here right now because she is working. But she first came to me with this idea, and I love Extra Life, and I wanted to do it. However, it's kind of hard to plan these things by yourself. And I say hard, it's damn near impossible to do this thing by yourself. So she coordinated and got a lot of things set up. She was our stream mom, essentially, for all on the back end, making sure that everybody's questions were answered, especially when I couldn't be there. I don't know if, for those of you watching, I was in a car accident a few weeks ago, and I've had a pretty major concussion, but I've been unable to look at screens or even play Dungeons & Dragons at all. And I did not think I was going to be better in time for the stream, and so I unfortunately backed out of a lot of responsibilities. So because of that, a lot of people that you see right now stepped up in a really big and major way and took ownership of this 24-hour D&D marathon. And I think it's because we all recognize that this is bigger than just a D&D marathon. This is raising money for people who need it, for those of us who are the most helpless and need our assistance. I'm getting all emotional, y'all. So all my players, give yourself a round of applause, give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself a big, hey, I'm fucking awesome, because y'all are. All of the streams today, even the ones that I only caught barely a little bit fragment of, had me rolling with laughter, had me tearing up. That last one at the end with Dax absolutely blew everything out of the water. It was amazing. What I'd like to go around and do right now is I'll go ahead and list an order, and what I'd like for you to do whenever I call you is to say who you are, what how one or two things about your experience with the channel, like whether you're a player or how you found us, or just one little thing that you'd like to share, and then your favorite moment about today, any part of today, any part of this whole Extra Life process. So I'm gonna pick on Mindy because she always volunteers to go first, and because she's my best friend and I know she'll love me no matter what. So Mindy, tell us one thing about your involvement in the stream, about the channel, and then your favorite thing about today.
I play Leona on Fate's Chosen on Monday nights. She only knows 2 spells, sending and mending. My favorite part of today, I think, was this is gonna sound really dumb. It's fine. I say dumb things all the time. I mean, there were a lot of good moments within the actual games that we played, but I think one moment that I appreciated was this morning when we were having some technical issues. The group that I was a part of, that Jordan led, there was this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make this work. We don't know how we're gonna make this work, but whether if it means Ren's gonna try to host the stream, if it means I'm gonna try to host it, there was just this community of, we're gonna get this done. I don't know how we're gonna get this done, but we are doing this for a good cause, and we're gonna make sure it happens to the best of our ability, whatever that looks like. I don't know, I thought that was, and that was early, that was real early, and I felt like there was a definite sense of, I know there was some frustration, but even beyond that, there was this, okay, all right, well, let's make it work. And then being able to jump in and keep on keeping on. I don't know, that resiliency, I thought, that came with working together was, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was especially for Jordan, it was very frustrating, but I don't know, I thought it was also kind of what came out
Beautiful.
of it was very beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you, Mindy. Next, I'm going to call on Connor.
No, I'm not muted. Let's see. Connection to this stream. I found it through a friend named Kyle, who has guest starred on a few episodes. I am hoping to one day guest GM an episode of what do you guys call your campaign now? I forget.
Fates Chosen.
Fates Chosen. I will know it when I DM.
Yeah, you will.
But yeah, that's a hopeful thing for me. But my favorite thing is that I came as prepared as I could be for the GM gig I had. I took it over from Camille. I got this, as I said at the beginning of the stream, it's just a little 4-page one shot, a couple of variations on GM's Guild, and it's great. And I ran with it, and a metaphor I like to use is that for tabletop gaming, a GM kind of creates the table, but every player is one of the legs that actually elevates the table off the ground. And I am just so grateful for every single one of you guys going on the journey with me. And actually, like, there were some arcs that happened character-wise. I'm like, oh shit, that was very special to me. I will remember this for a very, very long time. And yeah, I'm glad to be a part of this channel, part of everything, and hope to keep on going.
Thank you, Connor. Next up is Morgan.
Hey. I think that's a tough one of like favorite moments of the day, but I think for me it was probably just kind of during the stream that I was DMing, seeing all of the players that I was playing with, which I had played with Fan before, in kind of very briefly on Monday nights. I think we've played together once, right? I don't know, doesn't matter, but very, very, very little. And me and the 4 other guys on that stream coming together, and everyone having a really good time, and just kind of really rolling with the very random ass punches that I threw at them, and just kind of having a good time, and trying to just raise money for this most excellent charity. So.
And you can tell us a little bit about your involvement with the channel.
I mean, yeah, I occasionally guest star on Mondays. It's kind of a somewhat rare thing. We'll see how rare it is for the next few weeks, hopefully. And then, yeah, you can find me online. I do ceramics. So, yeah.
Thanks, Morgan. Next is Kate.
Well, hello. I am Kate. I play Kestra Stormbreaker on the Monday Night Fates Chosen campaign. She's kind of terrible, but people like her. It's fine. No, she is.
More than my mom, it's fine.
She's genuinely terrible, but it's okay. I was at work for 90% of this streaming campaign thing. The Extra Life 24-hour gig.
Or sleeping.
Sleeping, preparing to work, and then working. It's fine. The point is that I remember 2 things very vividly. I remember right before I left for work, I got on my phone and I turned on the Twitch and I saw Mindy in cat makeup contemplating whether or not, as her character, she could go up 4 stairs. there was like those 30 seconds is what I saw, and it was amazing. Just that little bit, everybody's characters, just that little bit was ridiculous and amazing, and it stuck in my head for the rest of the day. And then when I got home and I actually turned on my computer and I looked, and we had raised $600. $600. And our first goal was like, what, $250?
Initially, it was $100, and then I bumped it up.
Excuse me. It was $100.
And then I bumped it up to $250 when the stream started.
Exactly. And then we got to 600, and people were like, fuck it, let's do 1,000. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot. But, you know, reach for the stars. We just grabbed the stars, and we said, this is mine now. And it is just ridiculously amazing, because this whole endeavor, this whole channel from the beginning has been about creating a community that supports, whether we are supporting each other or we are supporting others outside of the group. And this whole like that's the whole endeavor from the beginning, was to create a channel that supports. And somehow, in some way, we have been able to like snatch people from the internet that says, hey, we want to do that too. And in this mad scramble, acting like cats, pretending to be debutantes, like bridesmaids, everything, this mad scramble to get this last minute thing under wraps and doing it. Not only did we did it fucking well. I say we, I only showed up for the very end. Y'all did it exceptionally well. And this community hasn't been around for that long. Like, on the grand scheme of things, on the grand scale of things, we have not been around for that long. And for everybody to say, hey, last minute, it wasn't that last minute, but who wants to do this, who can still do this, let's make it work. And then to do it so stupendously well and raise over $1,000. Like, that's, I don't know. I just remember thinking $1,000 is a lot, but let's try it. And then we got there and we got above, and it just, I don't know. This is a wonderful place to be. And I'm very, very lucky to be a part of it. And now I've won D&D.
Dax?
Oh, we're going to me. Okay. So I've only been involved with this community a couple months. Ren actually dragged me into it. He had nothing but awesome things to say about everyone that was part of it. And, you know, we'd had some decent experience with other communities in the past. And coming into Wolf4A, it really is like the family you don't have outside of it. I mean, everybody's very warm and welcoming, and like people have already said so far, just being able to pull off something like this amazing charity, and not meeting our goal once or twice, but how many times is that? Let's see, if the original goal was 10 times, we've met our original goal 10 times. That's just fantastic. And I'm so proud of everybody that took part in this stream today, whether you were running tech in the background, whether you were running the games, or whether you were participating as a player. Every single one of you deserves every bit of praise. And I'm so lucky and so grateful to be a part of it.
Thank you, Dax. What was your favorite part about today?
Oh yeah, that. It's a really big tie between, well, I should say triple tie between Graham's puns as Sir Percival, watching Juan Carlos be debonair in that stream today. I didn't catch a lot of that one, but that was freaking hilarious. You guys got to check the video later. Or not rolling below 15 my entire game. That has, in my 16 years of playing D&D, that has never happened. I'll vote for one of the first two higher, though. because being able to watch those was amazing.
Definitely. Jordan?
I thought I saw the order you were going in, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll be like last. So for me, I found this community because I like to creep on TTRPG folks on Twitter, and was just sort of I like to follow a bunch of different actual play groups and just to get a feel for people, and I creeped on everybody's page for a minute, and then I was like, yeah, this seems like a cool group. I'm gonna check out their stream. And I liked what I saw, and it was cool because I came from the DM versus player mentality D&D, kind of old school, kill the party or you're not playing it right, and I for years have been like, no, let's role play more, describe what you're doing, like let's get into it, come on, let's do that. And the first episode of O'Fray I watched was the one right before y'all's live show at Gen Con, which is like this super emotional episode. And it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I like this. And so I jumped in, and when they open call for, hey, we're looking to expand that stuff. And what I do now mostly is post controversial discussion topics about dice in our Discord. But soon I will be. I've GM'd a one shot or two now. So coming in the next month or so, I will be running a campaign. So that'll be fun. My favorite moment from today was gonna be what Mindy talked about. So, but honestly, it's like everybody who played in the Cats game, that was super funny, and just that was amazing. It's such a great time and experience. But I've been tuning in to the various streams just throughout the day, and everybody has been so high energy. The group at 1 a.m. was so high energy. The cat group was high energy, and everyone was excited to play their games. But also, like, anytime we were like, hey, by the way, we're also doing this for charity, like everybody was also just so on board for that, and they everybody wanted this to do well. And the Discord all day has been super hype about like, oh my gosh, we're raising money. And it's just it's cool to be a part of a community that really engages all aspects of TTRPGs, the role playing, all just the whole thing, but also is a cool group of people that cares. Like Camille said, this is the type of charity that everyone can relate to in some way. And my wife had to go through stuff when she was 17, and so the Children's Miracle Network and Children's Hospitals is something that we had to be intimately familiar with for a while. And that it's just not really a close connection for me. So it was really cool to be part of a community that really values this kind of stuff.
Thank you, Jordan. Ren?
So, I came to the O4A community a couple months back, around the same time that Jordan alluded to, the open casting call, as it were, that was thrown out there. And I also found the group from creeping on Twitter. I followed a couple mutuals of the organizer, Camille, and just kind of fell into it when I saw that they were looking for new people to be part of the community. And as Dax said, I've been part of a couple communities, had some good experiences, had some rough experiences, and this has been far and away the best turn of events in the last year in my experience with online communities. And I can only echo the sentiments that have been said so many times here, that it's a group of great folks that care about doing good, having fun, telling stories, and experiencing whatever role-playing games have to offer. And it's a social experiment to be had with other people, and it's just so spectacular to be able to share it with great folks. For my part, I will be in an upcoming campaign that's going to be on Sundays. I'll be playing a role there. That's starting next week, I think. So, yay! And my favorite thing about today. Oh, I've been in a couple things, but I think one of my favorite things about today was the fact that so many people were involved. It's one thing to see a community where you've got 4 or 5 people who do everything, and I think it speaks volumes to the sheer variety of players and dungeon masters and tech and assistants that was going on here behind the scenes. And I think fostering a community that gets that many people that want to help and that want to share the experience together is just more than anything anyone could hope for, and something everyone should be very proud of, to be a part of, to have developed it for whatever role you play in it. And then my other favorite thing about today was the fact that I went out and raked leaves for like 2 hours, and I came back and it was still happening. And it was like right where I left you.
Thank you, Ren. And Than?
Hi. So yeah, like several others, I came in a couple months ago from the open call that Camille put out. I think we'd followed each other on Twitter for a while, and but I was actually unfamiliar with the channel until then, and I've started living this personal philosophy of just say yes and just do things and put yourself out there. And so I put myself out there, and now I'm on Fate's Chosen every Monday night, Staff Sergeant Eldon Bale. And I cannot overstate the fact that joining this community has changed my life. I've met some amazing people. These people are just incredible people, and just someone to talk to when I've had some low times lately, and it's meant the world to me, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love how it feels like a family. It's like Kate said, it's not been together that long, and it just developed so organically and so quickly into just this really tight-knit community of so many people, and it has meant the world to me to be in this group, in this community, and for us to support Extra Life, for a charity that to help children. It's something that matters to me more than anything in the world. With like St. Jude, I try to donate to St. Jude every year, and Extra Life, and it means a lot to me to be able to be a part of it. And it was kind of I wasn't sure I was going to be able to, and then not quite last minute, but kind of last minute, it was like, hey, you want to be in this game? And I'm like, yes, because I'm saying yes. And I was nervous, and I had no idea what to do, and I'm always nervous before D&D. I don't know why, but I'm always nervous. But as soon as we started rolling dice and Morgan started describing the scene, I'm just done. I was in it, and I loved it, and I've had nothing but great experiences. My favorite moments from today, a couple stand out. Specifically, I think it's been mentioned before, Juan Carlos's whole thing in our Pride and Prejudice game was just brilliant. It was a perfect example of yes and just going with it. And it was brilliantly done, brilliantly handled. And then my other favorite moment is when we hit $1,000 for the charity. It blew me away, and I was so proud of everybody involved. And like I said, $100, and we had over $1,000 for children, and that means a lot. That means more than any of us in any game, and we did that, and Camille did that, putting us all together. So
Hi. I want to say thank you to everybody. As I catch my breath, I'm just blown away, and I'm so proud. So, Beth, stop! I am just absolutely astonished that, this happened. That I met all of you wonderful people. Not just the people on this call, not just the people, in the Discord, but just the people who come by and watch and hang out and comment and make us laugh and, donate money for complete strangers who are playing Dungeons and Dragons on the internet. My favorite moment is anytime we raise these cards. They mean a lot to me personally, and watching everybody get into what they're doing so much that they're encouraging their fellow players and their dungeon masters to keep going, to go deeper, to do more is brings me a lot of joy. So before I absolutely break down, let's go ahead and pick a winner for our D&D Legendary Beyond giveaway. Let's let's open it up. And we are going to pick a winner. Oh my god. Caitlin Huber. You can hear her laughing on my mic. She's delirious at this point. Congratulations to Kate Huber for winning this legendary bundle. Congrats, friend.
Thanks.
I want to give a special shout out for Kate and for Mindy, who have been here through the beginning, who have been my closest friends, my confidants, my rocks, and two of the best role players I've ever met in my entire life. Thank you for, without the two of you, yeah, I mean, I started it, but what good is one person when you have the heart and the soul right next to them? So thank y'all. And thank everybody for being on this call and celebrating raising, oh my god, raising $1,100.
Wait, who did
$1,120.
Who donated more? It's too
Those
much.
baits, they're just the worst.
God.
Thank y'all so
Chicago
much.
people.
Extra Life was having some issues today. They were being DDoSed, which fucking sucks.
Which just
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
That's some fucked up people right there. I give a shout out to all the people who cheered. All of the proceeds that we earned from today, Open for Adventure will be, of course, donating back as well. And we did it. Can't believe it, but every goal that we set, I think that first $100 goal was when Lady Dame, Jordan, and I were first making the page. She's like, let's just do something really, attainable. Let's just do something really, like, that's fine, right? $100. I was like, yeah, sure. And then I made the Facebook page, and a few days before the stream it was $250, and then I come back and we were approaching $500. We'd like done like $300. I was like, you know what? Let's go to $500. And then I came back from improv, and when I saw that, I got because I've been getting emails every time somebody donates. I get an email. So I was just getting constant emails all day long, and the last one as I'm pulling into the driveway was like $600. And so when that last stream started, when this last one shot happened, Veils of Vengeance, I changed it to $1,000, and y'all met it.
I mean, to be fair, we've almost doubled it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank y'all. And in about 2 minutes, we will have streamed for 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
How are y'all feeling?
I'm awake. Should I just not go to bed now?
Let's keep going.
Sounds good.
Who wants
For
to
the
throw a one
cats.
shot together?
48-hour stream.
Yeah.
Jax
Oh,
is running the
oh.
next one.
8-player one shot.
You're away.
I mean, I DM a 10-player game. It's
Oh,
it's
My-
interesting.
My first 3rd edition game was 12 people, so
Get
let's
out.
do this.
That's,
That's a
no.
lot of numbers.
I struggle with 3 sometimes.
Let me tell you, combat, even simple combat, it takes a while.
God.
Not imagine.
I like combat.
I
not too
like it
much.
too. It's not what it takes for 4 hours.
Ooh.
Dude, my first game ever was AD&D with a group of what? 7 people?
Oof. Oof.
Big. Where's my big oof card?
Yeah, just a big oof.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a small oof card.
I got a blue wolf card.
Y'all.
There we go.
So
It says
blue
in
fuck
my
on the other
other
side.
Blue.
in my other channel, I start collecting sticky notes of like emotions, and it just gets ridiculous. This
That
is
might
hold
be
on. This is my
emotion.
second favorite, and this is my final favorite. Here's the smooch. Smooch.
Yeah, Camille, you're definitely gonna want to watch the
Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Pride, Prejudice,
Yeah.
You have
Zombies.
no idea how
'cause-
bad I am ready. I'm gonna put that on before I fall asleep because I'm so excited. It's y'all just the concept of 5 adult dudes playing Regency era. Just like honestly, this is what I could have never hoped for this when I started this channel. I could have never even dreamed of this. So y'all are amazing. Let's go ahead and since it's midnight, let's go ahead and start signing off. Who would like to start us off?
I'll start.
So when
Bedtime.
So when you go, plug anything you'd like. Say anything you'd like. Any final remarks for the stream?
Anything?
Parting words.
Any-
No,
Anything?
Kate. You cannot
Don't say that on
No.
stream.
Fine.
Do it.
Do you like how we all know what she's talking about?
Everybody knows what she's talking about.
Damn it, Kate.
I gave Kate a corruption point. Do it.
You better.
Hi, I'm Mindy. Find me on Twitter at MKAY1713. I never know what to say, and people always make me go first. Every single thing I've done today, I've had to go first, and I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
I let you go last twice.
You know, you made me go first at the very beginning, and then you let me go last because I think I made you feel bad.
You did volunteer yourself tonight.
I volunteered for this one because I was like, you know what? Let's just make it a clean sweep. Clean sweep it. So, what else am I supposed to say? Oh, Mondays. Fate's Chosen. I play Leona. I already said that. God, I'm tired. Y'all are great. Stay hydrated. Love each other. Get a good meal before bed. I don't know, guys. I'm done.
No, don't do that.
Long live Tootsie.
Take time before you go to bed after your good meal, but hydrate. Meditate. Okay.
Do other things that end in 8.
Kate.
Meditate.
Pontificate.
Go there. Not at
Okay, I'm
all.
done. I'm sorry.
Multiplicate.
Who's going next?
Kate.
Kate's going next.
Because that rhymes with 8. And pontificate. And medicate.
And potate.
Oh.
Potatoes.
It had to happen. It had to happen at least once.
I tried to get that potato put in. There it is. That count?
Fuck you, Mindy.
I asked. Take it rid of me now.
I asked for potato pun. I, by God, under the wire. But I got one. Okay. Hello. Hello. My name is Caitlin. I'm ready for bed. Most people know me as Kate. It's fine. Both names are acceptable. Many names, in fact, are acceptable, but that's a different story. I play Kesra on Fate's Chosen. Sometimes it's terrible, oftentimes it's terrible, but you know what? Maybe by the end she'll be less terrible, or at least a more marginally acceptable version of terrible. It's fine. Lots of drama, lots of curse words. It's a great time over in Fate's Chosen, and it's going to be a great time for any and all other campaigns that show up on our channel, because we just have a great channel and we have great people, and it's just a great time. I'm gonna do our usual. Follow, subscribe if you can. If not, that's fine. Follow our Twitter. We have an Instagram. We don't have things up there. I have a plan though. It's fine. Join us on Discord because we're cool as shit. No, okay, not we. They are cool as shit on the Discord. It's ridiculous. I can't do that accent as well as Mindy. It's fine. Yeah, you guys rock. Follow. I'm on Twitter at Very Pale Ale. I'm on Instagram at Very Pale Ale. I'm on PlayStation and Steam and literally everywhere else you could possibly think of as Very Pale Ale, including Twitch and YouTube. It's fine. It's called branding. It's how it works. I'm like to go to bed now, so I'm going to listen to all these fabulous people say similar things better, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Smooches. Also penis.
Fuck out! Get out!
No!
I love that you could hear her laugh
I'm done.
through Camille's mic.
I quit.
Not even a laugh, it's a cackle. You hear cackling through Camille's mic.
Who's going next?
I'll go. Hey guys, I'm Goat, or the other Jordan. You could find me on Twitter at either Maestro, which I'll put in the chat because it's weird to spell.
You just got it copy pasted.
I do. I just ready to go. Also, Crit Snacks. It's another thing me and my wife do. Yeah. I will be running a game coming up in the Senmaria greater universe set in the Outer Planes. Starting December-ish. So working out some details there. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Come and join us for that. That's pretty much all I got. Love you guys.
Thanks, Jordan. I love you too. Who's next?
I'll go. Hey everybody, I'm Morgan. I occasionally guest star on Ofray on Mondays. Who knows, maybe on Sundays. And I play Alexander Lightbringer there, our wonderful afterlife specialist. And this has been an incredible blast of a time. And I'd like to think with Kate's last comment that somewhere in the dead center of Azmorin, a giant tower just erupts in the middle of wherever she is.
It's erected?
It is very much.
We all knew that was there, but you just had to go for it.
You can find me on Instagram at Revenant_ceramics.
I'll go next.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name's Connor. You can mostly find me on another D&D channel called Total Tabletop. You can find me Sundays, 6:30, playing a Tabaxi Wizard in a campaign called Ages Past. You can also find me on Tuesday nights there with the Horsemen of the Apocalypse campaign. But one special thing, this next Tuesday at 6:30, I will be actually DMing. And I'm DMing a one-shot called The Brotherhood, where 4 frat boys are going to get into some spooky, ooky things. It's going to be a lot of fun. And like this one, I'm going to be throwing some 5e rules, mixing them up a little bit, not making them quite so predictable. So I'm hoping to make that a lot more fun. And also hoping to stick around here and do whatever I'm allowed to do. I do not do social media, so good luck finding me other than where I told you.
Thanks, Connor.
Yeah.
Me. I'm next. I'm Ren, and you can find me on Twitter at Thorny Dryad. That's like a prickly bush. And you can also find me on my Twitch channel, the same name. I don't do a lot of streaming, but occasionally I play some video games or whatevs. And I will be participating in the upcoming Sunday afternoon stream here on Open for Adventure. I will be playing the inquisitive Devereaux Thistlebrook, and look forward to seeing what weird shenanigans they and their companions get into in that game. Thanks everyone for watching today. This has been a real great first marathon stream experience for me. So wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Who's next?
Oh, fine, Than. All right. I'm Dax. I also am not on social media unless you count Discord. Then I am on Discord as part of O4A. So if you join this Discord, which is awesome, you will see me there. I GM Uncharted, which is going to be a Genesis system podcast set in my own homebrew world. That'll be premiering next year, hopefully January, February. And yes, definitely everybody who joined us in any of the videos, thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been an awesome first experience.
Guess that makes it my turn, huh? All right. So, hi, I'm Than Rand. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Than Rand, specifically Twitter and the Discord and my own Twitch channel sometimes. And you can find me here on Monday nights as a member of Faith's Chosen as Staff Sergeant Eldon Bale. And you can also find me Friday nights on Welcome Party RPG's Twitch channel on the Blood and Shackles, which is a 7th C using 5e rules pirate campaign. So yeah, it's really fun. And that's me.
Thank you, Van. I'm Camille. I started this channel a little over a year ago because I felt like I didn't belong anywhere else. And through the last year have found something greater than myself, which is all we can ever really hope to do, is to influence and impact people in a positive way. And as long as I am a part of this channel, that's what this channel will be about. You can find me on Twitter, Camille Does D&D. You can find the channel on Twitter at open4 adventure. How do you spell 4, Kate?
FORE.
Thanks, Mindy. The last thing that I will tell y'all is to please always, 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 always love one another. And we will see you next time on Open for Adventure. Thank you, everyone.
Good night.